I'm going to read The Story of Ferdinand by Mineral Leaf and illustrated by Robert Lawson. It was made into a movie from Blue Sky Studios. The Story of Ferdinand by Mineral Leaf and illustrated by Robert Lawson. Once upon a time in Spain, there was a little bull and his name was Ferdinand. All the other little bulls he lived with would run and jump and butt their heads together, but not Ferdinand. He liked to just sit quietly and smell the flowers. He had a favorite spot out in the pasture under a cork tree. It was his favorite tree, and he would sit in its shade all day and smell the flowers. Sometimes his mother, who was a cow, would worry about him. She was afraid he would be lonesome all by himself. "Why don't you run and play with other little bulls and skip and butt your head?" she would say, but Ferdinand would shake his head. "I like it better here, where I can sit just quietly and smell the flowers." Sometimes his mother saw that he was not lonesome, and because she was an understanding mother, even thought she was a cow, she let them just sit there and be happy. As the years went by, Ferdinand grew and grew until he was very big and strong. All the other bulls who had grown up with him in the same pasture would fight each other all day. They would butt each other and stick each other with their horns. What they want most of all was to be picked to the fight. What they want most of all was to be picked